how well you can hear that. This is why I don't like ethanol. Now, it does this periodically. And if I go in there to the tuning screw for low-speed jet, I barely have to touch it, and it stops doing it. Don't have to turn it, just have to barely touch the screw, and it stops doing this. So one thing I'm thinking it might have been is that fuel filter. Give me a second and I'll grab the other filter. Okay, this is the filter I had on it. Filter's down to 75 microns. It says to change annually. Okay. So I just swapped to this one, which filters down to 40 microns. It says to change every 100 hours or so. So we'll see if that doesn't fix this surging problem. So I'm going to go out there and just barely touch the screw. I don't even have to think hard about what screwdriver is going to fit in there because I have to grab it so often. Old wood handle one. This direction. It's up under there, but we can't see it too good. Either way, I'm going to go in there and just touch it. And it'll probably stop. I can't see with the phone the way, but I didn't turn it. I just touched the screw. Unfortunately, the phone is in my way where I can't really see, so I had to turn it off. Didn't turn the screw, just touched it. And now it'll be fine. It'll probably be like this for 3 weeks. I have no clue what it is. I know it's a Nicky carburetor, but I don't know why it does that. You just barely touch the screw with the end of the screwdriver, you don't turn it, and then it's fine again. So now we put this finer filter on here, we'll see what happens. See if that keeps it all in line or not. I'll go a little bit over my fuel treatment, hang on. Okay. These are the containers I use. They don't sell these locally anymore. They only sell the stupid tiny bottles, which cost a fortune. Anything they can do to make money. And I buy a quart of this and a gallon of that. Okay? I'll take my quart jug, which is 32 ounces, put 8 ounces in here, set that aside. Then I'll top this off the rest of the way with the sea foam, and put the rest of this container in this bucket. So it's 3 to 1, 3 parts sea foam, or no, 4 to 1. 4 parts sea foam to 1 part K100. The sea foam's been really good for a long time for keeping my 2-cycle engine clean and my carburetors from gumming up, but is not preventing corrosion in my steel tanks. So this is one of the few. It says right here, gasoline fuel treatment with ethanol stabilizer. Where did it say in here? Prevents phase separation, stabilizes fuel up to 2 years, complete injector cleaner. And it says, "We make water burn." Sorry, that's up here. So I've seen videos of them pouring this in on water and it actually thins it out into the gas. This is not taking the water out of the fuel tanks. So this keeps things clean, this keeps the water out, and I'm using this to measure out 1 ounce per gallon. So there's your little tidbit information. Now coming up soon, within 50 hours or so, let me go shut that off. Hang on. Now when I got this engine, it had 274 hours on it, and I'm coming up on 474. And I'm gonna change the oil and the engine filter, and I also want to redo all the gaskets because this engine has all its original gaskets with the exception of these 2 nut gaskets which I had replaced, but they're still seeping a little bit. I want to replace all the gaskets on this engine. This engine is from 1996. My shaft output seal is leaking oil a little bit, enough where it's soaked even more so than this. It has more dust in the front than what I have on these valve covers. So I want to replace all those gaskets in this. Now in the process of me doing that, I want to check the condition of the valves and valve seats. I want to see how clean this engine runs with the seafoam in the gas. And this is regular gas station gas. It still has the ethanol in it. So I want to see how clean this engine is burning with the seafoam in it. And I will have proof as to how well that treatment works. I have opened up 2-cycle engines. My weed whacker over here is from 2008 or 9ish. My other weed whacker, this is a different one, but my other weed whacker, when I pulled the plug out of it, still had a clean piston. I could probably even pull the plug out of this and see if the piston's clean or dirty and see what happens after a year. I might do that later. And see if I can't show proof. As a matter of fact, I don't think I can get a camera shot into that cylinder. Okay, I'm going to see if I can't sneak this into the video. Now I pulled the plug out, and the plug's already clean. I ran about 1 gallon of the My Better gas with the treatment in this thing since I got it. So you can see how some spots are already starting to come clean on it. We're going to see if I can't get a picture of the piston in here. See, there's some spots that are still dirty and some spots are cleaning up. So we'll see what happens to this after a while and how well this fuel's running clean. And I forgot to mention I do run super in all my stuff, but it is pump gas. Let me see if I can get some different angles in here. Yeah, so there's still quite a bit of junk in there yet, so we'll see how clean that gets at the end of the year. So we'll take a look at that, and we'll take a look at that when this at the end of the season. Okay, so back to the other video. An update: ethanol driving me crazy, but it won't stop me. If you found this video informative, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, don't forget about the comments. And as usual, I'm going to say, have a good day. Thanks for watching, and bye.